their strengths. As you can see there, they couldn't really do much. You're gonna dive in. Yeah, you have a diva and a tracer, but then, you know, yeah. Now it's 2-1 for the Outlaws, going to map number 3.
Ready for battle.
Oh, good.
Hello.
Usually risk run. I mean, like Super can play like Monkey and stuff like that, but Smurf's definitely like known for his like dive hero pool, so it makes sense. Kind of like how like JJANGGU and Dreamer, like you'll see JJANGGU on like the ORISA and the Rhine, and then Dreamer was there for like Ball and like the Winston type of like gameplay. I think it's like the same thing. Like they just like they know how to play those heroes really well on those comps. So let's see here. Outlaws have Mei Hanzo, Brig, and then Shock have Zen, Bap. So I think the Outlaws see that they have like the Zen. So how you play against these comps, Shock, Zen, so they want to play distance, and then they win if they play slow, right? Outlaws, they have the Brig, so if they get in fast, get Brig value with a brawl, then they win. That's why, so they're playing left side close, and they're going to look to take like a fast engage onto the Shock here because they have the Brig. If they were on like a Zen or something, you'll see them playing distance. So good position by the Outlaws. Use their comp to their advantage. So good wall by Dante, and then they just like hard engage onto it. They get value with Yubi here. That's why they play close instead of playing distance. They have the Brig. They Shock have the Zen.
Hey, ça rappelle.
So it's still good, just playing like this corner here. Shock trying to go high ground, probably look to spam out. Good wall by Dante there. Ooh, yes, I'm getting caught out, but I think it's still, watch Happy's POV. I think it was still good positioning by the Outlaws. Shock just ended up getting the pick that changed it, and then, you know, you get one pick in the game. That just puts it in your favor. But I think it's still good, like, positioning and everything by them. So for King's Row, if you all get close spawn, playing here is definitely the best spot no matter what you want to hold, just because they have to push through like a choke point, and you can just be playing here on the corners. So if you can on King's Row after first point goes down, if you all get close spawns, you definitely want to help push up and take this corner, because it's either like this corner, or it's like this corner, or you're backing up like all the way to here. Like this corner is pretty shit to try and hold on, because your supports, like, there's so far away for you to like back up. Yeah, this one is like kind of like dead man zone. So it's either like you want to take 100% a fight here. You can take like, you can try and hold this corner and take a fight if you really need to, but you want to kind of stay away from taking an engagement like from this corner. It's really bad. And then here's like the next one. So they're all close spawned. They go take this left corner, which is perfect. The Outlaws have the pull dragon, so you'll probably see them look for that combo as Shock push up. So there's the pull dragon. They always want to try and combo pull with that. They force Tranks, and now they have a free Flux. And there you go, there's the pull Flux. They have no Trank. So that's just good ult usage by the Outlaws there. And the pull is what set that up, because without the pull, then they probably don't use Trank on the dragon, because nobody's at risk of dying. So it forces Violet's Trank, and then they just take advantage of that with the Flux right afterwards. So that was good. Now they just play corner, and then When they push up, you'll probably see Window and Dante's Mailty come out. Shock will do the same thing. So it'll be like Mailty versus Mailty. So there's both Windows. I'll probably see the Mailties. So Dante's gets eaten. A little bit unfortunate on that one. Troy made a good play. And then, you know, after with Mailty go on, you kind of just lose. May anti-fun, you just win when you press Q, man. So let's see here. Going to the next fight, they have their bongos and Hanzo ult. So after here, after like that corner, like this is the next best corner that you want to play. And the reason why you want to play the left corner is because there's the mega here. So if your supports ever take damage, they can back up to the mega, and you can still contest payload without taking like a bunch of LOS, right? Like your supports can chill here and heal. If they were to play like this left side and try and like heal you or do damage, like they're at risk of one, getting flanked by somebody over here. Plus it's like a better LOS angle for the attacking team or whatever. So retaking from the left side in this cubby is the go-to if you ever need to retake from this point. Not a huge fan of this bongo, and you can see that it gets punished a lot easier. If you're going to do a bongo like this, you want to try and put it like a little bit farther back. I'd say like right here, or even like a little bit like on this corner, so it still gets you, because you know you're not going to be like hard pushing past. You can see he puts it a little bit out in the open of everybody's view. So this is definitely a little, I'd say, a bad use of the bongo. Like you put it like up 2 feet back and then it doesn't die because it's not of LOS, and you get so much more value out of it. So just keep that in mind as well when you're placing the bongos behind corner or out of LOS of the enemy team. A little bit better. Bongo to give Chaser damage boost on the Zen. I don't know, man. I don't think Dante even got the damage boosts from that. Did he? Maybe, I guess. I guess it worked out. I don't know if that was like the whole thing for it, but yeah. I would say they still would have won the fight. I guess it worked out either way, but putting bongos behind corners definitely gets more use for the most part. So either way, I guess works if you have that level of coordination. Some good engaged by Outlaws there with Windows. Now they have full flux or the pull pulse. And you probably see Shocks engage with bongos. Might not work the same in ranked? Yeah, exactly. Like you see how they're pushed up to like that back corner, and then instead of fighting on like that corner, they back up to this corner. So this is good positioning. As you can see, so like even the pro play, they don't play this corner because that corner is just terrible. And that's a big pull pulse. Use my pulls better. Yeah, pulling with Orisa is all about comboing. Like there's literally every time you use pull, you don't just use pull to use pull. You want to use it and combo something with it. Like even if it's on Echo, you'll see Overwatch League players, you pull and you Echo mine on top of it. And it's like literally like if you're just using it just to like watch it go and then pull people but not do anything to do it with, then it's just kind of a wasted ability, because you can just combo with, even in like just pull rock, dude, pull Hanzo arrow, you know, like anything like that is better than using it just on your own.
30 seconds remaining.
Sarapet. Hello. Hey.
So on this corner, pull out, then yeah, pretty much like, yeah, if you're gonna look for pull, yeah, it's pretty much all that stuff.
My barrier is destroyed. Barrier unstable. Show you.
30 seconds remaining.
Amazed I don't want to push up and hold like the left. I guess maybe Torb has it. This is a little bit safer. For anyone without listening, yeah. There's a pull, good pull dragon. Forces in more. They use window to try and push up on it. This is good, like proactive use of ults by the Outlaws there. Instead of like waiting for the shock to come to them and use ults, they look for their engages, and then after all like the cooldowns are used, they take a fight with it. So
Score
that was good.
0-1. Switching.
DPS and rank don't use it, don't look for their pulls. Exactly. So that's why you have to tell them. Be like, hey bro, Hanzo, I'm gonna pull. Can you shoot him? Hey bro, I'm gonna pull. Can you pulse? Can you pull dragon? Can you pull this? And it's like, of course, even in top 500, some people don't listen, right? But in the games that people do listen, you're gonna win and get more value. So then you're gonna end up climbing, if that makes sense. Because even in top 500, we get games where nobody talks, right? And it's completely useless. But in the games that people do listen, you're gonna win those instead of lose those, because you're gonna have the advantage now. So it still inherently gives you, you're gonna climb if you do that and you get in the habit of it. Like, Outlaws are always aggressors. It's usually pretty good to be aggressive, because you're setting the pace, and then if you're setting the pace, you get to take the fight where you want instead of just being reactive. Like in Overwatch, it's usually always better to be the one that sets the tone of the fight. That's why Shock were so dominant in like first season and second season, because they would always take like the fast engages and stuff like that, and they haven't been that decisive in like this season. It's looking like, I don't know what that is. Could be like because Moth could have been the one for like IGLing. Like, no, we don't know what the comms are like, but losing like their IGL could have been like the one that he was saying like when to take the fights, and they're, you know, haven't found like a, or Snubby's not doing that. I don't know. So let's see here. Outlaws are on like the Echo Hanzo. May Shock's on May with Brig. So this comp, you'll probably see them playing a little bit more distance, let them get value before taking like a hard engage. And then with Shock, they're going to look with Mailty, they're going to look to like hard engage on top of the Outlaws here. If they take it slow, then they're just going to lose.
Initiating objective capture routine. Stop right. Adjusting angle of attack. Securing the objective. Back.
See, like right here, I do not like this Shock's positioning, and like right, see, like this whole fight here, Outlaws played their comp to their strengths and Shock didn't. Shock have the Mei, but they never like pushed up and took an engage, and they even have the Brig, right? So they played on the opposite side. You saw the Outlaws play the statue and they took engages because they got like value with like the Brig. But with the Shock, they had the Mei and the Brig. They played distance, so Brig is swinging at nothing. Mei has like the right clicks, yeah, but then Brig's not getting any value. And then Outlaws, they have Echo Hanzo, Bat Mercy, so they get all this value by sitting back doing damage on how they want. So Outlaws did a good job playing distance. Shock wanted to win. They had to be way more aggressive there.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
So always look at your team comp and then be like, what's your win condition compared to like what they do or what they have.
Sarapet. Hey,
What's up a bunch of numbers? So we'll see here. Outlaws probably pull window. Start getting close to their mailty, so they'll probably just wall and then mailty to take the fight here. Good window. That was a good wall by Nero to try and close it off, but too regular to be taken out.
Barrier's about to break.
Goodbye, Happy. I actually like that dragon because it forces them out of the right side. It maybe catches off like a support or something. And JJANGGU just does the full rotate all the way back around. So it's pretty smart instead of running back main. Like that bongo. It's a good flux by Piggy there. And they just have so much better map control, and they have all the ults in the world to work with here. Only 78. Okay, yeah, that works. But yeah, as you can see there, like Outlaws just play their comp really well to their strengths, and Shock didn't really have a chance to get an engagement, get close enough to where even to get value. That's why they won. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the VOD review. Learned something new. But if you missed any of the other maps, then all of them will be put up on YouTube, so you're to sub to YouTube as well. But yeah.